Yeah, sorry, Elder Tree, no Wally. All right, here we go. A 3, a 2, a 1. You're listening to Just Okay Gamers. Where this week, guys, my grandpa croaked.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
no! He
Like-
died.
My
Or
grandpa.
did he swallow a rabbit?
I'm so
A
sorry.
frog.
And he didn't. No, he didn't do that. He didn't swallow a rabbit or a frog. He actually shot himself in the brain with a gun.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He killed himself horribly.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was this a long time coming?
Yeah, like from a dick. Long time coming. He's been depressed for quite some time now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But hey, good news for me. You know, his misfortune is my fortune, literally, because you know the old saying, "You bought the farm."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't pay a penny because he gave me the farm.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he
Oh
gave
my
me.
God.
He gave me his suicide farm.
Oh no.
Oh. It's a farm where all the animals commit suicide.
Yeah?
Yeah, willingly.
Do you are you going to commit suicide? Are you worried about that? Like inheriting it from the farm?
Oh my God, I never even thought of that.
Is
Yeah.
is the farm that we're at right now the suicide farm?
It is. Yeah, guys, I want to welcome you to my suicide farm.
Oh, wow. It's such an honor.
Yeah, you can take your blindfolds off. I don't know how you knew it was a suicide farm.
It smells like shit.
Oh, you said when we got here, "Welcome to the farm."
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, we instead of butchering animals like horribly, we don't do that here. All right, we raise cattle, that's for sure. But we just basically degrade and depress them until they take their own lives, and then we cut them up and serve the meat. We find it's more tender that way.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You guys ever have a suicide steak before?
No.
Can't say that I have.
Great yes and right there.
What is it like, Guido?
Man, it is the juiciest piece of meat you could get your mouth on. Let me tell you that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love getting my mouth on some meat.
It's like the meat has no will to stay together in your mouth. It just falls apart.
Yeah, kind of like my soul. It's just falling apart.
That's the effects of Suicide Farm.
Yeah. Wow. That didn't take long to have that effect on me already.
It's great that we're here at Suicide Farm because we're going to take a trip down memory lane as we talk about our game of the month,
Can we call
Stardew
ourselves
Valley.
Can we call
We're
ourselves
just
Suicide
okay
Squad?
and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
Say your joke now.
Can we call ourselves the Suicide Squad? Say your joke now. Thanks for queuing me up on that one.
Well,
try
I
again.
feel like you didn't get my my transition as I was.
I thought you were gonna play the intro music at several points during
yeah,
that whole
same.
bit. Yeah.
I forgot. I
And I never
remember it
wanna-
and then I forgot.
I never want to talk over it.
No, it's
You
bad
know?
to talk over it.
Yeah,
it
it
bad
really
luck?
is.
I can say that I've never talked over the intro.
Well, you're just really good at talking.
Thanks. I'm one of the best at talking.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for listening to episode 234 of the Just Okay Gamers podcast. My name's Guido, and I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Millpool.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Nasty.
Well, I got some bad news.
Yeah?
Before I was moved into the farm, I brought Wally here to take a look around, and he just couldn't take it, and he offed himself.
What?
Oh, no.
Seriously?
Yeah. So,
Oh my god.
those
That's
Saturday-
two that this farm's already taken.
2.
Yeah, 2 people. This farm's
2
taking...
people.
Yeah, your grandpa and
Yeah. Oh, I forget about Gramps.
this just happened though, right?
Yeah.
It did just happen. Yeah, literally about 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Before we started the podcast, he said, as he had the gun in his mouth, he said, "Hey Guido, I want you to have Suicide Farm," and then he pulled the trigger. And then Wally was like, "That's the worst thing I've ever seen." And then he grabbed the gun from Gramps, and also shot his groin first. Strangely enough.
Whoa! Holy shit!
He's like, "I deserve to suffer a little bit before I die," and then he shot his brain.
Yeah. That sounds like Wally.
It does. I mean, I'm surprised you guys didn't hear that. You were all standing right here.
Well, we had blindfolds on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you can't hear anything.
Yeah, they covered my ears too.
Okie dokie. Well, Stardew Valley, huh?
Yeah.
Game of the month. So
Are we
back
jumping right in?
Well, we have to.
Let's do it.
Back in early.
Wait, no weeks? Like, no, how's our weeks?
I suppose. Yeah. Well, it's been 2 weeks. We can talk about our weeks.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Take it
me?
away. Yeah.
I get to lead? Holy shit. How was my weeks? I did Thanksgiving stuff. Stayed in town. That was about it. I mean, you and I did a podcast last week, so people kind of know what was going on last week.
Do they?
With us. Yeah, you're right. Maybe about like 10% of our audience listened to that episode, so probably not too many. But yeah, picked WoW back up. So that's been what I've been playing this past week.
Nancy been playing WoW, huh?
I have. I was gonna stream it this coming weekend, but I was like, ugh, I don't know if anybody would even want to watch that.
Probably not.
Yeah. Right? It's just like me walking around doing questing. So I don't know if anybody would even really give a shit.
I think people would probably watch it.
I was thinking of trying to like fire up a vanilla server since we kind of had that vanilla talk just to kind of show people what vanilla WoW was like.
Oh.
Since a lot of people didn't play it.
Oh. Yeah, you'll get your chance.
I would.
I don't know if
think
it's
that's
going
a
to
good
come around.
idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if vanilla's
Because
going
I
to
would
come
be
around,
interested
honestly.
in seeing that because I've never seen much of vanilla WoW.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll see if I can fire it. I'll see if I can find a server this week.
Even if you do decide to stream some WoW, I think if you just make it like a chill sesh with Nasty, hey guys, come chat while I play WoW and relax. I think that could get a few people into it.
You think so?
Yeah.
You have to talk like that the whole time.
Yeah, I got to talk super like bro-y the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out, bro.
Oh, that's a little deep.
Oh, was it a little much?
I thought that was
yeah.
good.
It sounded
You
like
put a little more like California.
Oh,
bro
a
to it.
little too broy on it.
no, not
No,
enough,
it's
bro.
good.
Not enough, bro.
Oh, not enough,
It
bro.
was more biker than bro, I felt.
What is your bro, Guido? Do your bro?
Like, hey man, you want to
Oh.
pop on some Mumford?
Yeah,
and
so the
wear
higher octane.
Doc Martens and maybe
Listen
like
to some Dave.
Oh,
some
bro,
Dave.
that sounds so
Yeah.
chill.
You got to end up high, dude.
yeah, there you go. I
Oh.
like that.
You can't
Are we
go
getting
down low.
All right, hey,
Oh man.
dude, ski, you want to suck our dicks?
Oh, bro, I love sucking dicks.
Yeah, me too. Pop some
God.
Mumford on.
Just 69.
Yeah,
Totally
just
radical, bro.
deep throat each other's weens.
Weens. Wow.
Oh, it's weird.
Tubulars in my mouth, man.
Nice. See, you got it already.
The whole stream has to be that way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was gonna do a little role playing action since we're on role playing server.
Oh,
that'd
that'd be
be
fun to
fun.
watch. See,
Yeah,
you
I'll
got all
s-
sorts
I'll
of
see-
ideas.
I'll see what I can come up with.
This week I went out for Black Friday.
Oh, geez. Did you really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Actually, I worked on Black Friday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
That's
I did.
unfortunate.
It was a shame. I worked on Thanksgiving too, and that weekend. It was god awful.
Did you have a lot of people coming in trying to buy parks for Black Friday?
Yeah, our parks were half off, so we had a lot of people just lined up outside the door of the park. Just going
Finish the
nuts.
door.
Oh yeah. All our parks come standard with doors.
Yeah.
But Black Friday, I had a little break time, so I went down to Grand Avenue Mall. Nasty knows where that is. Because they have a GameStop, and I got there. It opens at 10. I got there at 10:40 because GameStop had a deal for a PlayStation 4 for $200 plus. You get a $50 gift card.
Nice.
So I got there. Though there was a huge line. I waited in line for, I don't know, 25 minutes, maybe half an hour. And I get to have like 2 people in front of me that are in line. And they make an announcement. All the PlayStation 4s have sold out.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah. I really thought about taking a trip to Suicide Farm then and there.
Yeah.
I decided to take one last-ditch effort when I got off work. And I went to Best Buy.
The bestest of the buys.
And it was like a fucking war zone when I pulled up to Best Buy. This is at like 2:00. There was paramedics, police officers, a fire truck.
The fuck?
Yeah. All
People
their
beating
lights
each
on.
other up?
I don't know. Outside it was mad. It was a madhouse, and I had to slink past by and scurry by a bunch of people.
Right, punch a couple of people in the face.
Yeah. No, I didn't punch anyone. I just
Why?
kinda slunk by. I'm not that aggressive. But I slunk by them. Is it slunk or slinked?
Slunk.
I think it's slinked.
Slinked? You
Yeah,
really think so? I don't think so.
I think it could probably be both.
I think it's slunk.
You know, like the
Slunked.
sneaked or
You
snuck.
snuck?
Yeah, I would say snuck.
Snuck by them?
And I got inside the store and everything was normal. It was like a totally different world.
Like nothing was wrong?
Yeah, no one was like panicking or on the phone or shouting or anything. I don't know what it was. Anyways, I got a PlayStation 4 for $200.
Nice.
Yep, picked up Uncharted 4, picked up Horizon Zero Dawn, and picked up NHL 18.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I did, man. Other than that, I
Cool.
worked. Yeah, I twisted my ankle earlier. That sucked.
That does suck.
Oh, yeah. How was it doing?
With a lot of therapy, with a psychiatrist, it's coming full circle.
That's
Good. Good.
It's coming around.
The mountain?
My ankle doesn't cry itself to sleep anymore.
Good.
But man,
glad.
it's really throbbing while we're here at Suicide Farm. Let me tell you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just like your cock?
No, I had to sign an NDA to come to Suicide Farm.
Really?
I can't lug my penis around everywhere, Nasty. You know how large it is. Come on.
Why? Why not?
Because it's fucking 2 football fields long and a semi-tractor trailer wide.
Yeah, and?
I can't carry it.
Okay, fair enough.
Jeez. What is this? Your first episode?
It is. Amateur hour.
Millpool, you do anything fun these past 2 weeks?
Nope.
Okay. I guess we could talk about Stardew Valley then, huh?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Oh, we have a segue that we have to make, and we didn't do it.
Oh, we did not, did we?
For Drunk Off Scotch?
Yeah, for Drunk Off Scotch.
Yeah.
We'll get to you, buddy. Next week. Anyways, here we go. This. Guys, I don't know how we're going to get to the next segment.
Wait, what's wrong? What happened?
General gaming, no, shit, fuck.
Wait, just like play the music.
But I can't. There's a bomb on my computer.
Whoa!
I just peed my pants.
Guys, wait, I found this briefcase. let me just try to open it up.
Open it! Hurry! Do it!
Time Bells gave us money for this.
Oh, time bells broke. Okay, we'll use it.
Oh no!
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That took us a lot of takes to get right.
Did it? I feel like it
Yeah,
didn't take us
because
that
we're
many.
like, we all talked over each other, and then we're like, no, we have to go in order of talking.
Yeah, I do remember that. That did take us a couple of takes.
It's also one of our most highly produced segues, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could agree with
Well,
that. I don't know. Our other ones.
I mean, a lot
are
of
pretty
work
well.
goes into the song covers too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. So there's this little game called Stardew Valley. It's made by one guy. Funnily enough, his name is Grandpa Suicide.
Whoa!
Oh, it's my grandpa made this game.
Your grandpa made this game. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
His legal name is Grandpa Suicide.
Should have seen it coming.
Yeah.
Should have.
So he did a really good job on this game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did a fucking stupendous job.
Before anything, we got to give him credit because it's a one-person endeavor. And
Where the
I
credit
guess he
is
took-
due.
He took several years to make it,
Okay.
right? I don't know.
I think that
This is all
it was
stuff
like,
I've heard.
yeah, this is like I think a 3 to 4 year project that he did. I don't know specifically,
Oh, interesting. Well,
but it turned out well. I think it was a good game. Like
Are
for all
we-
the effort
wait.
that he put into it.
When are
I'm
we
not-
giving
I'm not
our
saying I'm
opinions
done.
on it?
I'm not giving an opinion yet.
we can just sprinkle our opinions in throughout.
Do we want to start with a voicemail? Maybe?
Yeah, let's start with a voicemail. All right, here we
Okay.
go. So we at the beginning of the month, we had a poll taken on what we want a family-themed game to be for the game of the month, and it was between Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons,
Yep.
DuckTales, and Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley won with a majority vote. So we played Stardew Valley for the
Sure
month
did.
of November. And we implored everyone to send in their voicemails with their thoughts on the game, questions about our time in the game. That's pretty much it. I think that's the only thing.
That's all that we need to say.
Yeah. So here we go. We're gonna play these and just kind of talk about them, but we're gonna let you guys kind of run the show for once, see how this goes. All right. Here's the first one.
Hey guys, Mountain Sage here. I try not to talk too long, but I love Stardew Valley. It kind of reminds me of a time when I was in middle school and I spent an entire summer vacation playing Harvest Moon on the Nintendo 64. There's just something about the way the game's set up, it just keeps me playing it. Like how it just kind of drops you in the world. You've got very basic information, like here's some seeds, here's your house, here's the town, and then it just lets you go without bombarding you with a quest log or 100 flashing symbols on a mini-map or a big exclamation point like here's the story mission. It just lets you do your own thing. And you've got to make your own goals. And then it's kind of up to you to figure out the best way to achieve them. Like if you say, oh, I need to clear my farm. And then you say, or you figure out that, hey, my axe isn't strong enough to get rid of this stump. How do I upgrade my axe? And then you find out, hey, I need some copper and I need money. So then you kind of make your own goals of how to get copper, the best way to make money, so on and so forth. Then if you want to kind of take a break from that, you can talk to the town people, find out their story. You can go play arcade games at the bar. You can go fishing. You can go exploring, just whatever. I will say I don't like any of the girls that you can marry because Caroline's way better than all of them, and she's married to Pierre, who is a giant cuck. So I know Guido didn't like it, but Stardew was my game of the year for 2016, and it's probably one of the best games I ever played. So that's it. Bye.
Wow. Pretty high praise from Mountain
Yeah,
Sage.
very high praise.
High praise. Should we keep a tally of the high praise versus low
The
praise?
likes versus dislikes?
Yeah, likes versus dislikes. Who wants
I
to
guess
do
so,
that?
yeah.
Might as well.
I can do that.
You got that, Mel?
Yeah, I got it.
Good voicemail
Yes.
there, Mountain
Yeah,
Sage.
good
You have
job.
a wonderful voice.
Agreed.
Very
Beautiful
clear,
voice.
concise, good points.
How do you know I didn't like it? You jerk. No, I'm pretty sure Mountain Sage is there during one of my stream sessions.
Yeah, probably your first or second one.
Right. Yeah, I agree. For a lot of the reasons that Mountain Sage liked it, I disliked it.
Right.
You guys all know this about me. I don't like making my own game. I don't like having to.
You don't?
Well, some games I do. See, that's the thing is I had a lot of trouble with this game is because I like the fucking mods going mod crazy on Minecraft.
Right.
But this game I couldn't, and with mods in Minecraft I can just kind of figure stuff out myself and go and set my pace and make a schedule for myself in my brain.
Right.
But this game I don't know, I couldn't. It's frustrating for me.
I could see that.
Is the progression too slow for you?
Progression is very, very slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just the whole first season is just boring.
Yeah. Because there's
Yeah.
like there is a lot of automation that you can do in Stardew, but it takes a long time to get there. Whereas with Minecraft, with like Feed the Beast, you can just do whatever you want right away, pretty much, as long as
Right.
you know how to do it.
Right. And I think that that's a big difference between Minecraft and Stardew is a lot of what you need is already existent out there. It's whereas Stardew kind of gives you the very, very basic of building blocks, and then you kind of have to learn and build from there. You know, like the patterns are given to you in Minecraft, whereas in Stardew you have to learn like how to make a furnace, for instance. And, you know, it's just one of the first things you can make when you're in Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a game. I'm sure I'll have more to say on it later. Glad
Right,
you
I'm
liked
sure.
it, Mountain Sage. All right, next one. Here it is.
I was playing Stardew, I was almost through, but then I found some mods. So did you only play the base game, or did you change it up?
Oh, Spedicino.
Speddy.
What's
Good
going on,
question,
Speddy?
too.
This is a good
It
question.
sounds good. Nice.
I didn't
voicemail.
mean to play that early.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
kinda-
forgot.
Yeah, pretty much.
I played. I didn't use any mods.
Me either. I guess that also brings up another point. Where did everybody play since Stardew is on multiple platforms?
PC for me.
I played on PC.
Okay. I played on both, Switch and PC.
You
So-
like your experience better on Switch?
Yes, very much so. Because I think that the game lends itself to being able to pick it up, play a day or two. That's like 20 minutes, give or take a day, and then you can kind of, move on.
Sure.
Go do other things with your day. Or if you have, the ability to take it with you on a road trip like I did, and I put a lot of hours in that way, it was nice to be able to play the game on the go and not have to be sitting at my computer.
Yeah, I could see that.
Actually, can I finish one more thing?
Yeah, go for
There's
it.
one thing that I didn't like. I just thought about this as you were about to talk. The cursor in the Switch doesn't really exist. So you have right in front of you is your field of like action. So like when watering, all I could do was water right in front of me. So I would have to like move my character around to be able to water in a circle. Whereas on PC, you could literally just water like the 8 blocks that were adjacent to you instead of
Yeah.
having to like walk
That's-
straight forward and then walk forward and water.
That's not the experience I had.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't
What do you
click.
mean?
I couldn't click. I had to face the direction in front of me to water.
With
Pretty
mouse and
positive.
keyboard? No,
No, I thought
you
that
just
you can.
you can water the 8 blocks around you without
Right.
having to physically move your character.
Why didn't anyone tell me this while they were watching me play it?
You were doing that for sure.
Yeah,
like,
I
you had
watched
that
you do
figured
it.
out.
Yeah.
No,
You're
I s-
misremembering. I think
No,
Suicide
no,
Farm
no,
is
no,
doing something in your brain. here.
Suicide Farms
Oh,
is
wait, maybe
suicide in
you're
your
right.
brain.
Maybe I was.
I
Maybe
know
I'm
you
just
were.
thinking of the 3-shot when you upgrade your,
Yeah,
your water
that-
thing. You have to face forward.
Right. I don't know.
No, I'm pretty positive.
Maybe you do.
Okay.
So
I
it's a
can
little
believe
finicky
that.
sometimes, and you'd click one space and it would go on a different space.
Right.
I don't fucking buy it. I don't buy it.
Okay.
That's how the game worked. You played enough
Nah.
of it.
The game worked
I don't know.
poorly.
I think something is wrong with your brain.
I don't think you're remembering correctly.
I'm remembering correctly.
That's what someone who
I don't think so.
isn't remembering correctly would say.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, guys, this
what
is
Millpool
really
said.
bumming me out. It's really
is it?
bumming me out.
This-
Yeah.
I mean, this is really depressing. This barn we're in.
Yeah, we're standing
like-
right next to my grandpa's corpse and Wally's corpse.
Yeah, well, that too, and all the animals. Like, there's just all this really depressing imagery played on TVs all the time for the animals.
Yeah.
You guys see this?
Heard about this?
You
Yeah.
heard about this? It's just like really sad mimes. A lot
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, lots of sad
They're
mimes.
like miming, crying.
Yeah,
Wait,
I didn't. I
like-
was never into that whole motif that Grandpa Suicide had going for him here at Suicide Farm.
Yeah, it's really into mimes.
Yeah,
Is what I get.
yeah. Have you guys been to the shame hallway?
No, I haven't.
No,
Oh, we'll
what
have to go
happened
there
Where's that?
later.
there?
So it's a bunch of milkmaids standing on soapboxes,
Uh-huh.
and they just stick their finger out and like rub it, you know, like tisk tisk tisk. And then
Okay.
sometimes some of them like wave their finger in front of your face, and they like shake their head disapprovingly. And you have to walk down a hallway, and the hallway is a mile long.
Yeah. I have one
Oh,
of
that's
those,
quite the shame hall.
back
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, it's no good. All right, next voicemail. Thanks, Spettuccino. Here it is.
Hey guys, it's Lone Wolf Alex here. Sending in my review of Stardew Valley. After going back to it, I kind of had a second opinion on it. When I first played it, back when it came out, I thought it was like 10 out of 10, one of the best games I ever played, but going back to it now, I realize a lot of the flaws in it, and I don't know. I enjoy playing the game, but I can see what a lot of people have a problem with it. It's more of just a niche game. If you like farming simulation and a little other stuff like that, then it's for you. Otherwise, I'd probably just give it a 7 out of 10. All right. Thanks. Bye.
This is a very non-committal review from Lone Wolf Alex.
Yeah.
No, I think he committed.
I don't know.
He said
Well,
10
no,
out of 10.
I don't know. He said 7 out of 10.
10 out
the
of
end
10 first time,
the end.
and now revisiting is a 7 out of 10.
I don't know if that's a like or dislike, though. What column do I put him under?
That's a like. 7.
That's a like. That's more than 50%.
No, but he
Yeah.
said he loved it when he started, and then he didn't like it anymore.
Yeah. No, he didn't say he didn't like it. He said there were some issues with it.
Yeah, but he was questioning himself the whole time. He was like, I really liked it when I started, but now I'm not so sure anymore.
I think
Did
judging
you bring
from
him
the,
to Suicide Farm?
yeah, judging from the tone of his voice, it sure sounds like he's trapped at Suicide Farm somewhere. Probably just
we'll have to go
having to
find him.
play Stardew Valley over and over and over.
Oh, is that one of the rooms?
Yeah, it is the Stardew Valley room. Man.
Oh, God. All right, I'll put that under like.
Okay, that's a like.
I'd call it a like.
Yeah. I could see coming back to it and being even more
Upset.
less impressed, I guess. Even
Yeah.
less impressed because you did all that bullshit. Everybody forgets. You guys play it for hours upon hours and you forget about the fucking first spring.
Yeah. That first spring.
What are you
I don't even try to do anything in that first spring, to be quite honest.
Not to mention, the little bullshit story in this game is so fucking gay.
What?
Excuse my language, but I can't think of a better word for it. Yeah. You have to go build
your grandpa dies and... Oh, I get it now.
Wait, you get what?
Nothing.
Oh. No, it's like you get your grandpa's farm, and then you find the community center. It's all run down, and the mayor's like, fix up our community center. And you see these little fucking turd-looking green things being all magical and shit, and then you have to go and visit a wizard.
Yes.
And find out what these things are. And you have to go and talk to everybody, and they all say stupid, dumb stuff.
Wait, you have to play a game? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this stuff all sounds perfectly
No, it's just not interesting or cool or good.
It's not interesting to you. Because it wasn't on rails. It gave you...
No. This has nothing to do with rails.
I mean, there's not a ton of story, but there doesn't need to be.
No, I don't think so.
But what's there
you don't want a ton of
shit.
dialogue.
It's bullshit.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's bullshit?
All the dialogue is shitty.
What part of it?
It's for children. It's for babies.
Okay.
It's for little goo gaga babies. Oh,
all right.
Come take me to the flower dance. Hey, let's go have an Easter egg hunt.
Hey, it's talking about
It's
being
not
part of a
great.
community. Did you not see the first fucking 5 minutes of the whole game where you're sitting in an office and you're like, all I want is more than what I have. I feel so disconnected from the world. And then it's like, oh, Grandpa Poppy had given me an envelope. I should read it.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that, actually.
No, I totally remember that.
And then the whole story is about how you should go and fucking be part of a goddamn community and not sit in your fucking bedroom. I don't know. It's kind of a weird tone of the game to me.
It's not a story-driven game. I mean, all the stuff around it is just in service of the game, which is farming and
they could
mining and fishing.
It could be better. It could be better.
Yeah? How?
I guess.
How would you
could
change
say
it?
that about anything, though.
You could say it, but you could say everything could be worse. So why are we even having this conversation?
I don't
the game of
know.
the month. It's a discussion, Millpool. It's just...
Well, your points are all bad.
They're not bad, man.
You said the dialogue could be better.
Because it's like it's so childish and just dumb. It's like what I would expect a 6th grader to like write about.
Okay,
So
I could see that.
stupid.
I see what you're saying. Is that like...
I can't believe you're disrespecting your dead grandfather this way.
Hey, man, he's the one that built a suicide farm.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
Did he?
It's his own damn fault.
Wait, did he build Stardew before or after he built the suicide farm?
Wait, what?
Well, you said he built the suicide farm and he also made Stardew, so which came first?
The chicken or the egg?
He built them simultaneously.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. Yeah, think about that. He had a laptop. You know how musicians can strap on harmonicas like over their neck and and they can blow them
Yeah, I'm totally
without using their
following you.
hands. Yeah, he did that with a laptop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it was on his chest level, and then he had like a capacitive touch screen, and he used a stick with his mouth to point and code. And
Wow.
with his hands, he took care of and built this farm.
Okay.
That's
All right.
incredibly impressive.
That is very, very impressive.
Yeah. He's an impressive man. It's quite a tragedy that he killed himself not 20 minutes ago.
Oh, jeez. It's a little soon.
Okie dokie. Next voicemail. Here it is.
Hi, this is Aquafilth. Stardew Valley is one of my favorite games. When I grow up, I want to move to Stardew Valley and start a farm, but in the meantime, I just live vicariously through the game. Something weird about my game is that just through fucking around, I've created a sort of cult of Aquafilth. How many of the villagers are you guys friends with?
None, because I couldn't take
You're
that
not-
bullshit
what?
fucking dialogue.
Jesus.
All I want to do is farm. I want to make money.
Have you done anything in this goddamn game besides fucking
I played it
run
for
around?
10 fucking hours. This game is shit. Fuck everyone.
No, put the gun down, Guido.
Put it down,
Fuck
put
it.
down.
No, I'll do it. Ah. Thanks for talking me off that ledge there, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, you got out of the barn onto a ledge. And
Yeah.
also put a gun in your mouth.
It's weird that he built Suicide Farm on a cliff.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's one of the new
I
maps.
guess he wanted like the most methods of suicide readily available.
I was only trying to woo one person. Fuck all the other people. I don't know. I'd give them gifts and they'd be like, that's an interesting gift. And it's like, well, fuck you. Then you don't get any more fucking gifts from me, assholes.
No, yeah, that's similar to the experience I had. I did try giving people gifts, and I was successful in it, but in the sense that they just received the gift and that was it.
Right.
And like, I at that point I was like, what? Why do I do this?
What's the point?
You want to
Yeah.
marry one of them,
Yeah, you
Why do I want to
marry?
marry one of them? I think they're all stupid.
so you can have a wife or a husband and
No.
a family on your farm.
So it's all about family, dude. Family and community. That's what this whole game is about, Guido.
Well, it didn't hit home for me.
Don't you ever want to have a daughter one day? Have you
I
ever
wish
wanted a
one
daughter?
day I could have a daughter. I wonder what that's like.
What is it like?
I wonder what it's like to be a father of an 11-year-old girl.
Yeah, you could learn that in this game if you would play 11 seasons after marrying somebody.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds great. That sounds like something I would really want to do.
Yeah, the building friendships part of the game I don't love. Because it's not, I mean, there's nothing really to it. You just give them a gift and their like goes up or down.
How dare you, Millpool? That's
And you can
part of the
only-
game.
You can only give them 2 gifts a season too, which felt frustrating.
Millpool, that's part of the game. You need to
two
love
a
it.
week.
Or a week? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's 2 a week. And
Millpool.
I played the game
Millpool.
for 35-ish hours and I'm still not even married.
Yeah, me neither.
That's part of the game. Why don't
And
you
it's
do it?
like, I give Emily a fucking ruby every week or like a diamond, and she's like, "Oh, that's nice, thank you." And then you
Thanks.
can't even like talk to them.
Yeah.
You can't even talk to her.
I couldn't even go in her goddamn house
Why can't you go in her house?
because I'm not good enough friends with her.
Oh yeah.
Listen to us.
That was one of the frustrations that I definitely had.
You can't go into people's houses because you're not good enough friends with them. This is the game we're playing. It doesn't
Yeah,
fit.
it's pretty realistic.
It doesn't fit the Guido tone. It doesn't fit the Guido lifestyle
Of what? Just going into people's
of
houses?
talking to anyone outside of you two and maybe Wally sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, very much outside of your lifestyle.
No, I think that's what it is. What it boils down to for me is like, I'm a person where I'm presented with a game that's like this. I just want to, I want to play it and try and min-max it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guido, my thing that I noticed that you had frustrations with on your first day of streaming was the resource system. Like having to eat to have
Yeah.
energy was very frustrating to you.
That
And
was
I can
frustrating,
agree.
and we'll get to that as we go through some of these voicemails.
Right. Okay. Well, let's
Can I say
move
one
on.
more thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're talking about this, like the relationships are pretty shallow, and I agree. Like I'm thinking, like, why am I even doing this? But there is, I mean, the game is very deep, and there's like you get benefits from friending people. They give you recipes and stuff like that. There's a lot of benefits, but none of that is surfaced. So
Right.
I mean, that's kind of part of the game that I like and don't like is I always like have the wiki open and I'm always trying to min-max things and figure out like, okay, what should I be doing? Why am I doing this? What do I get for doing this?
Right. And I agree with that too. There's definitely a pro to knowing what's going on behind the scenes. And I didn't do that, and I felt like kind of lost without having that. It was kind of unclear why I was doing certain things, like the friendship stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, it's Bubby. Stardew Valley is pretty good. I don't know. But, you guys seen The Punisher? Thanks. Bye.
Finally, a voicemail I could talk
Is
about.
that so Bubby liked it, so that's another like.
Bubby, this is the one time I appreciate you.
Wow, that's kind of harsh too.
I don't appreciate that because we're right in the middle of Stardew Valley talk.
No, but did you guys see when like the Punisher when he had his vest on?
No.
And he was in like the CIA headquarters, and he had the big skull on his vest, and that like the guy saw it, and he was like, "Oh shit, it's the Punisher." You see that part?
No,
that sounds
I did
pretty
not.
cool.
It was pretty cool. And then he like went into the community, and he started talking to Penny and Carolyn and Pierre.
And Pierre?
Yeah. And
way to bring this back around.
Yeah, and he wanted to buy some blueberry seeds from Pierre, but he didn't have enough gold. So he had to go and kill a terrorist cell to steal their gold. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a game I could get behind. Punisher as Stardew Valley guy.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah. Okay, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, this is Big J from Discord. I just wanted to call in for the game of the month for Stardew Valley. I've actually never played the game until this month, or actually until just this past weekend. And I just want to say overall, I really like the game. It's definitely a very strict game when it comes to managing stuff, but I like that. I like games that kind of force you to have to plan out your day and kind of micromanage what you're doing. Although sometimes it gets a little bit tedious with that. But overall, I really like the fishing. I think that's probably my highest level thing right now. Farming I liked, and all the different kind of qualities and of food and stuff. And I liked interacting with the NPCs and just the chill vibe of it. It was really nice to play after a few stressful games of League or coming home from work or anything like that. A few things I didn't like were the mining. Coming from someone who plays Minecraft a lot, I just didn't really enjoy mining. I really enjoyed fishing way more. Also, I really hated managing my energy, especially early in the spring and into the summer and stuff. Not enough energy ever. There's just not enough energy. And you don't have resources like a kitchen to actually make better meals, so you're kind of forced to eat whatever you can pick up off the ground, which I still don't like, and I'm right on the brink of being able to start getting at that kitchen upgrade and stuff. So, but overall, I really enjoyed the game, and I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. So I hope you guys are having a good podcast.
It takes forever
Sweet.
to do anything.
It does.
Yeah, that's
my biggest complaint.
That's our biggest complaint.
Yeah.
Is the progression is very slow.
I think I would have enjoyed this game a lot more if it didn't have the energy system. And I know that's a part of it.
Right.
And like that, if everybody can say that's part of the game, that you have to build crops to make recipes to get energy and shit. That and the fucking day-night cycle. The game, there were points where I was enjoying it, and I just wanted to play it, but I had to stop because I didn't have energy or I had to go to sleep. And it's
I don't mind the day-night cycle as much as the energy issue, especially early on. Like if they would just give you a house with a kitchen, it would be a lot easier to stay out and do what you want, because that kind of gives you your min-maxing of the specific day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I want to play the game, but I can't. I can play it in bursts.
Right.
And it just ruins all sort of momentum or fun I was having with it because I have to walk all the way across town to go to my bed and start over and then walk all the way back to continue what I was doing. It's just a fucking time sink. It's like...
Yeah, but then you get a horse and then you get the warp totems and you can just warp around.
Yeah, when do you get that shit? At probably like 183 hours in the game?
No, probably
no,
like
I'm only
15,
35 hours in.
Probably like 15 hours in, you get that stuff.
Just play 25 more hours and you'll get it. Yeah.
A lot of that comes from like doing that questy type stuff though that you didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that I didn't want, like, I wasn't presented with anything. Like, I didn't, I can't do it. Like, I'm given fucking some parsnip seeds and sent off on my merry way. And then the first quest I get is go talk to everyone in town, which is fucking 100 people. And I got to find them all. And then I find out from one of you guys or one of the people watching the stream that I like, just skip that. Don't do that. You'll eventually talk to them. But it's like, why, like,
why does it give it to you if you don't really need to do it? If it's not an integral part of the game?
It's so
you do need to do it.
I played over 10 hours. And it's just, you're talking to me like, oh, well, you'll get that, you'll get this, you'll get that, you'll get that. I put fucking 10 hours in.
I know. That's what we just said. The progression is very slow.
And fucking...
I don't like that about it.
And 3 of those hours was probably walking back and forth from what I wanted to play.
Yeah.
I could see that.
It is you wanted to play, like managing your farm? Is that what you mean?
Just doing things. Like having to go to the mines, that was my biggest frustration at first. But then once you get the mine carts and you literally can be at the mines 10 minutes after you leave your house, it's so much better. But again, that's a perk that you have to unlock that takes progression to get there. So it's just...
Yeah.
There's almost too much to like get to a convenient place in the game. And what we're all kind of saying is we want convenience out of the game, not really that we want the game to change anything about it specifically.
Yeah. I mean, if you dive into the mods, I'm sure you can fix a lot of that stuff.
I don't like
Not
the
that
game
that's a
enough
great
to do
solution,
that.
but
yeah. I don't know. Okay, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers. Jack Zoman here. And I am calling to talk about the Game of the Month, Stardew Valley. I really did not expect to like this game when I came into it. I am not a Harvest Moon fan and generally find life sim games to be boring. And this game grabbed me anyway. I love the dungeon crawling even though it's super fucking simplistic. And the farming's alright. Fishing is still shit. I'm wondering, who did you guys choose to try to hook up with or marry? How far did you get in the whole dating relationship thing? I went after Maru because nerd girls kick ass. And holy shit, she has a fucking spaceship robot. She's the best. Thanks. Bye.
See, I didn't even know that people give things like when you marry them.
I'm not married. I'm just about to get to that point, I think, because I'm like full hearts pretty much with Emily. And I think I chose Emily just because I already had a few hearts with her for some reason.
Yeah, well, all the single
Through,
people
like,
took
or something.
2 hearts off, I thought. Or
Yeah,
like gave you 2
I don't
hearts.
remember exactly why I chose her. Well, I know I did have a few hearts with her early in the game.
I didn't pursue anyone because that part of the game did not appeal to me whatsoever.
Right.
All right. Next voice. Thanks, Jax.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, dude.
Next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers. It's B. Reedy or Bradums in Twitch. My dream is to make cartoons for a living. So my question is, what was your favorite cartoon growing up? Or currently, I suppose. Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Bradums.
That wasn't... I
I
thought that
it
was
Bradums.
I thought that was a Stardew voicemail. I have it listed with the Stardew. That's not a Stardew.
That's okay.
Voicemail.
No, it's good to have a little break from our Stardew talk.
What's your favorite cartoon?
The Simpsons, and yeah, that was pretty much it for my childhood. I mean, I watched a lot of cartoons, but that's my favorite one.
Yeah, nice. Simpsons definitely is my all-time favorite cartoon. But let's keep it strictly children's Saturday morning or something.
Recess.
Yeah, you like Recess?
Yeah, for sure.
That was your favorite one?
Yeah, probably because it's the one that I have I spent the most time watching.
Huh.
Yeah. It's one Saturday morning, dude. Every morning. Plus, it was always on.
I know, man. I would watch that and Doug.
Actually,
and Pepper
Pokemon.
Ann.
Pokemon for sure. Because that was a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then the games kind of spawned out of the cartoon, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I think that's the order of events that happened.
X-Men for me. Always X-Men.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. Saturday morning cartoon?
Yeah, pick it. Do it.
I guess like Bugs Bunny or something. I don't know.
You guess like Bugs Bunny or something.
Well, I can't pick The Simpsons for some reason. I'm trying to think of what came on Saturday mornings that I really, really liked. Oh, no, Reboot, I was going to say, but that was like nighttime. I mean, I watched a lot of Bugs Bunny. Yeah.
What about Looney Tunes or Tiny Tunes?
Tiny Tunes was okay. I think Looney Tunes was better.
They're tiny and they're toony, and they're all a little loony. It's Tiny Toon Adventures, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks. It really lifted my mood. The Suicide Barn. It's really depressing.
Yeah, it's hard to reminisce without thinking of all the horrible things that have happened in your life.
That have happened in here.
Yeah, in here and in your life.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true.
All right, next voicemail. Back to Stardew Valley.
Hey guys, Party Pony here. Love your show. Just calling in about Stardew Valley. I accidentally got my wife addicted to Stardew Valley, and turns out she got knocked up in game by Elliot, and now she wants a baby in real life. What do you recommend I do?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
I mean, you don't ask that question to three guys at Suicide Farm.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you.
What's your
what's the point anymore?
What's the reason for it all?
We're all just gonna die someday.
Yeah. You really want to bring another person into this already overcrowded, dismal,
ruined,
horrible world?
There's no point anymore.
There's drone strikes daily. Innocent kids getting killed. There's wheat shortages in all sorts of countries.
Yes, all the countries.
They don't have wheat to make bread. I'm really focused on wheat.
Yeah, just really focused on wheat.
Everyone's sexually abusing everyone else.
Yes, they all are.
And if they aren't sexually abusing them, they're jerking off in front of them.
Then they're getting sexually abused.
If you bring a child into this world, there's a 98% chance someone will jerk off in front of her or him. Do you want that? Do you want that on your conscience? Suicide Farm. Come have a visit at Suicide Farm.
More like realistic farm. Should we run an advertisement?
Yeah, sorry. This episode is sponsored by Suicide Farm. Come to Suicide Farm, where all your dreams, they just come to die, I guess. Suicide Farm.
Suicide Farm.
That's
we should rework that advertisement.
Yeah, I know. I've got the copy here, and it didn't seem right as I was.
Oh yeah, your grandpa wrote it.
He did write it. Yeah, it was actually a suicide note.
It's an advertisement.
Yeah, it was an advertisement for this very farm that we're standing on. Okay, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, this is Snuggleboots. I have a whole text file on Stardew here, but I'll try to keep it short. First off, I played until the second summer. I got married, reached the bottom of the mine, and unlocked the Oasis, so I think I have a fairly good grasp on the scope of the game. I ended up liking this game more than what my early criticisms would have implied, but I stand by those remarks. The start of the game is way too fucking slow. Your tools are inefficient, your energy bar is tiny, and the upgrade and startup costs are too high. Not only that, but the spring, the first season, has the lowest profit crops of all 3 harvest seasons. This was a conscious choice. It's terrible design. Progression already is super slow, and then they just put the handbrake on right at the beginning of the game. It's retarded. But once you get further in the game, and this is a really dumb argument, it actually starts to get fun. It reminds me a lot of Farmville, back in the day. It hits like the same bells and the brain. It's fun having like a little routine for a few days and then being rewarded with a shitload of gold at the end. Also, there's a shitload of crops and items and even places to go to. Like, this game is huge. All in all, I think it's a pretty good game, just it has an incredibly horrible early game, which is a shame. I rate it 5.3 just okay hands. Also, someone made a jack-off calendar mod for all the characters, so there you go.
Yeah, I mean, that's my argument, is just the first several hours of the game are bullshit. There's one point where I could see it, like there was a spark of like, I understand why people like this game, and it was the switch from spring to summer, because I was able to, in my mind, come up with a schedule, what I was going to plant. I was able to prep my thing. I had the money to do it and make it the way that I wanted. And that was, I like that. I enjoyed planning that all out and then executing it. But then once it's executed, after a few days, I'm back to where I was, where I just wake up, I water all my plants, and then I go to the mine.
Yeah.
And
then once you get sprinklers, you don't even get to that point. Like, you just plant and then wait and then go harvest in the morning. You don't even, like, when you have advanced or better sprinklers or whatever the fuck they're called, you do the one in the middle and then you do 8 blocks around it, and you just plant your crops, and that's it for the year or for the season, you know? And you come back. Unless you do crops that like don't continue to grow, but I always tried to pick crops that would grow multiple times in a season. Just less work.
But I agree, Sniggle. I mean, who knows if I would have put another fucking 10 hours into it or 20 hours into it, if I would have ended up loving the game forever. But it's just so hard for me to get to that point.
Yeah, it definitely has a high barrier to entry. One of the higher barrier to entries of the games that I've actually put time into.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, it's your boy Forced Porridge. Coming at you not deep. This is how my real voice sounds, in case people have forgotten. This is me. Anyways, I want to call in about Stardew Valley. I got the game pretty close to when it released and played it for about an hour. Didn't really get into it. Saw it was game of the month. So I was like, you know what? I'll give this another shot. And I got up to 4 hours. And I don't know. It's just, I guess it's just not a game made for me. I kind of wish I could get into it just because it seems like there's a lot of intricacies that I haven't gotten to yet. But it just didn't draw me in enough to want to keep playing. But I don't know. It's just not a game. Like, the main problem I have with it is that it kind of wants you to, like, it seems like a relaxing game. You know, you're farming, you're just talking to people, you like, in the game, you're getting away from all these stresses. But then you're playing a game that has, like, deadlines, and you have to eat unless you want to pass out in the middle of the field. It just seems very incongruous. And I hate having to, like, I know that's completely within the realm of possibility to just fall asleep before 4 p.m. every night and then just keep farming away. But it's like, I've got all that time left. I want to use it. I don't know. I probably just didn't get into it enough, but it just didn't do enough to really grab me. But glad I gave it another shot. I think it just confirmed that not the game for me. All right. Well, bye-bye. And, hey, by the way, you guys have been doing a really great job. Sorry, I know I said bye, but bye for real. Bye.
Thanks, Porridge.
Thanks, Porridge.
Yeah, thanks.
No, that's what it boils down for me, too. It's not my game. It's not a game. From the start, I knew I wouldn't really enjoy it. It's just not for me.
Right.
And there's nothing against people that do enjoy it. But at the same time, don't be upset if I don't enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like a lot of people are making the same argument against it.
Right.
That the progression is really slow. And,
right.
I think that's totally valid.
All right. We got a few more here. The next one, we're going to start pumping.
Hey,
these.
Just Okay Gamers. It's Gift Paul coming at you live from an audio recording I made in my car in a parking lot. I'm going to be sharing with you my review of Stardew Valley, our community game of the month. It's a game. You play it. You plant food. It's like Harvest Moon. You plant food. You pull it up. You pick it. You sell it. That's the game. You can fish if you want. Also, sell the fish. You can go mining. Upgrade your equipment. It's a simple little game. The thing that sets it apart from other games is definitely the character interactions between you and the NPCs. They've all got their own unique dialogue. They all do their own thing. They have their own schedule. You can romance a lot of them. You can get a husband or a wife or a gay husband or a gay wife. You can do that. Talk to all those folks. Mayor Lewis in the town. Yeah, he'll sell your stuff. Pierre, he owns the general store. You can date Pierre's daughter. That's what I did. I married his daughter, and then I didn't shop at his store, and I sold out to the corporation that was going to totally push him out of business, which is pretty funny. You can have all kinds of relationships with all kinds of people, and all the while you're trying to make money and upgrade your farm and get the most profit and get the most out of your time and keep your energy meter from falling to zero and passing out in the middle of the goddamn town and not fall asleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. If you're out at 2 o'clock in the morning, you fall asleep. Fuck you every time. Fall asleep at 2 in the morning, doesn't matter how close you are to your house, you pass out. That's the game. Certainly the beauty, the draw is not the simple gameplay, but it is the interaction, the art style, the direction. It's unique and consistent in tone. It's consistent because the game was made by one guy. It was made by the guy from Seinfeld that plays Seinfeld. That guy, he made it for a games expo in 2 weeks to see who could make the best basketball game, but he misheard the rules and instead he made Stardew Valley. And it really shows that it was just one guy. And I think that's the real charm, is the consistency of the tone from the one-man development team across all aspects of the game. And it's pretty good. I would give it a 4 out of 5. It's got a lot of replayability. If you don't have a sense of wonder and amazement, you're not going to like it. It's not for you. If you're Guido and you can't get behind the simple tasks and then the relationships, you're not going to like it. But I like it, and I'm sure lots of other people do. Good game. Good game.
So now you need a fucking sense of wonder to play this stupid ass fucking game?
Hey man, it's well documented that you have zero love in your heart.
It is. I hated Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
No, I think that's shitty that you have to have a sense of wonder.
I don't know if I would say that about this game. I think you have to like setting your own goals in a sense of planning and kind of order.
Right.
Because like someone else mentioned earlier, you have to kind of set a schedule for yourself before the day starts.
Yes, very much so. I just keep seeing a theme here that people really liked the relationship stuff, and that wasn't really for me.
It's the worst part of the game.
Yeah, even I didn't really understand why I was doing it while I was doing it.
Yeah, besides that you were supposed to be doing it.
Yeah, well, it's part of the game. Like, you can marry someone, so it's like, well, I'll try to marry someone, I guess.
I talk to people every day. What am I going to do?
About the reason for it?
No, I just talk to people every fucking day in the real world.
Oh.
Why do I want to come home and try and make friends with a fucking pixel character? I don't want to do that. Let me manage my goddamn farm and carry on. All right?
Carry on.
What were your
My
characters'
wayward son.
names?
Nasty.
Adam.
What'd you call your farms?
Mine was George Lucas.
Oh, George Lucas. What was your farm?
Skywalker Farm.
Skywalker. Mill, what was your farm?
Adam's farm.
Nice.
What was your dog or
Original.
cat's name?
Cat was Felix, I think.
Felix. Nice.
Felix the cat. Oh, that was a good cartoon.
Twas. Or
Lassie?
Garfield. I don't remember what I named my cat. My farm was named Africa though.
Oh.
Why?
Because it was right after that I did that song.
He blessed the
right
rains
after Toto?
down in Africa.
Yeah.
My dog's name was Stupid Dog.
I just started randomizing. Did you guys get pets or animals? I mean,
Yeah, I had
other than
animals.
pets.
I would always do the random names.
Yeah, because like for my chickens, I just like gave them whatever fucking name was given to them, unless
Yeah.
it sounded really stupid.
Those random names were pretty good. I thought their random name generator was good.
Yeah,
that
Best
was
part of the
pretty
game
solid.
when it's mentioned.
Best part of the game.
5.5 out of 5.5.
Did you spend a lot of time doing that?
Oh man, I just clicked that random name generator over and over, and I just clapped with excitement.
How much?
My sense of wonder was just brimming out of my skull.
How much of your 10 hours would you say you spent doing that?
About 9 hours and 45 minutes.
Wow, lengthy.
Yeah.
And you didn't like this game, huh?
No, I don't know why.
That's weird.
That is weird.
All right. Next one. Here it is.
Hi guys, it's Legendary Milkshake, long time listener, first time caller. And I just had to leave a voicemail for Stardew Valley, because it's one of my favorite games. I grew up playing Harvest Moon on my Game Boy, and the games are pretty similar to each other. I really like having a lot of things to do without having to do them. And you can just really tell there's so much effort put everywhere into the game. And overall, I found it pretty relaxing to play. I also love the soundtrack, and sometimes I listen to it while studying. What do you guys think about the soundtrack? Alright, that's it. Have fun.
Great question, because I think that's something that's not that we have not talked about at all. The music was very appropriate. I felt like for the game, I just felt like sometimes there was too much downtime in between the actual music.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, because like it would play a song and then you would have like 5 minutes of downtime and then it would play another song.
Yeah, it's a good soundtrack though.
Right. Very calming.
Relaxing.
Very relaxing.
I shut the music off about 10 minutes in.
So much for immersion. Fuck your immersion, you motherfucker. Yeah, I do have to say that this game did a really good job though at kind of creating that world around you.
I hope we eventually pick a game that I really enjoy and you guys dislike.
Yes, that won't happen.
What game would that be?
I don't know. I have no idea. You guys like every game. You're too easy to please.
I don't know. I have little time to game, so I try to make the most of it. Find the best in everything.
Sure.
There's lots of games I don't like.
Yeah, like what?
Pick almost any MMO. I won't have a fun one playing that.
Okie doke. Thanks for that voicemail. Here's another one.
Hey, this is Wally calling in about commentary and a question on Stardew Valley. I liked it more than I thought I would. It kind of sunk its fangs in. I kept wanting to come back to plant more plants and do more things to get more money. And I mean, I guess it could be applied to any kind of game in the end. But I liked it, and then I stopped playing. And I don't necessarily know what happened. I can't quite put my finger on it, but maybe at least my question for Guido, because I think he's the one I'm probably closest to in whether or not we liked it in some way or another. But Guido, at what point did you basically say, okay, hands up, that's enough, I'm out of here, can't do no more? Just curious. Because I can't quite pinpoint mine. It just sort of happened. But I give the game credit. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I think I might come back to it because I want to see more of what it has to offer. And frankly, I want to kind of see the marriage thing. I want to marry one of those girls in the village and see the full potential of the game, but I don't know if I'll ever get there. I hear it takes like a million years. And I don't want to cheese it either. I want to do it right. But anyway, that's my question. That's my review. Have fun, guys. Sorry I missed it, but I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Really nice iPhone X you got there, Wally.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
Hey, man, but that face recognition, though.
Oh, yeah. You can pick it up and your phone unlocks. Oh, man, it's so great.
Good shit on everything right now.
What do you want? Expect me not to say anything?
Yeah, he had the worst quality.
He couldn't even record it and send it into the email? Like a civilized human, he had to call the voicemail line. He does this every week.
615-763 JOK Energy.
He listens to these voicemails every week. He knows what they sound like. He couldn't have just gone one extra step and sent in a good quality voicemail.
That's too funny. I think it's actually pretty funny.
No, I think I've been pretty clear. I tried the game 3 times. I have 3 separate save files on my Steam cloud or something. I bought the game when it originally came out because everybody was talking about how great it was, and I refunded it. And then I got it in a humble bundle, and I gave it another shot. I made it about a little bit further, I think like an hour and a half into the game. First try was only like an hour. And then still, I just uninstalled it and didn't think about it until this game of the month. So it's just that opening part. It's just you wake up, you water your plants, and then you run around, and the quest log tells you to talk to everyone in town. That's what I did the first time I got the game, you know?
Yep.
I didn't know. I went into it fresh. I was like, the game's telling me I got to talk to everyone. So I'm running around searching for everyone.
Go talk to everybody.
Yeah.
I did that too with the game. Started playing it, played it for about an hour, and didn't like it, and put it down.
Yeah.
So I can relate.
All right.
You need to throw away your first playthrough and really figure out what you like in the game. I guess was what I kind of took away from it, because I like the new maps that they came out with, and I did fishing my first time, and so I just picked a place that I could go fishing right out my back door and not have to go down to the fucking beach.
Yeah.
Fucking beach.
All right. Last Stardew Valley game of the month, Voicemoyle. Here it is.
Yeah, fuck Stardew Valley.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. Good
I like
voicemail.
it. Hey, it was concise. It was to the point.
Yeah.
You guys don't need to leave us a full review, you know?
Yeah,
I
that was very
I also
acceptable.
saved the best for last.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's definitely going in the dislike column. I know that.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know. That one was pretty unclear. Can we get a vote on whether that was a like or a dislike?
Yeah, can you play it again?
Sure, I can. Absolutely. Here it is. There.
Yeah, fuck Stardew Valley.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a dislike, I think.
Yeah, I think that falls barely under the dislike category.
Mm-hmm.
Really close, though. Really close. Really hard to tell.
Okay, thanks, everybody. Stardew Valley, huh? What's our final tally?
Final tally, I might have missed 1 or 2, but it's 10-2 in favor of likes.
Oh.
Not surprised.
So...
Yep.
Yeah.
People loved the game.
It's a good game. It does have its flaws, but I think if you like it, you really like it a lot.
Right. It's got a very strong following, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole time I was playing it, I really wished I could like it, because everybody seems way into it, and I'm like, what am I not? What is it? Is it me? Am I broken?
Right. Like, what am I doing wrong
that's the
right
answer.
now?
Yes, I am broken. It's me. I don't have a sense of wonder.
You don't. We already have established that.
So next
Game
month,
of the month.
Yeah, game of the month. Good job, guys. If
Yeah.
you like this, I don't know. A lot of the voicemails were kind of repeating what each other said. It's our second month doing it. Should we do it another month?
I think at least one more try.
One more try to see how it's working.
I don't know if people are gonna like listening to all the voicemails that kind of repeat each other.
Right. Yeah, we
That's
might
the
have
only
to
thing.
actually like pick and choose.
Do a little bit of screening on the voicemails.
Yeah, but if we do
Maybe.
that, then no one's gonna send them.
Yeah, I like playing them all. I think everybody should have their voice heard.
Yeah, we should probably like set a rule of like a minute for the voicemail or something too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would maybe even say like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Just give the rating, what they thought of it very quickly.
Yeah.
And then maybe a question about our playthroughs or something. We'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
the questions are good.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress.
Next month, we're still trying to decide what we're going to do for the theme that we can vote on. But we're voting next Thursday. So whatever the theme is, we will have a little podcast stream going on. We'll probably start around 7 Eastern is usually when we start.
Yep.
And we'll have all you guys vote throughout the recording of the podcast of whatever games we kind of brain meld together into a little poll list. It's probably going to be 3 or 4 games. We're thinking some sort of winter Santa kind of theme here, but we're not really sure how we're gonna handle it.
Yeah. I mean, we
Yeah.
kind of had that issue with this month as well as what do we play, right? What's the theme?
The theme. We need a theme, and that's going to be up for discussion. So join us in Discord and talk about that. If you have a theme idea.
What's our Discord address?
It's google.com, and then you type in Discord for browser, and then you'll find our
And then you'll find us.
on one of the links.
Yeah, I think it's the second or third link. If you just Google Discord browser, we're that popular.
Yeah, somehow.
That's not a joke.
It's not.
Cool. Yeah. What about just games with loot boxes for a theme?
Yeah, so
like
any
gifts.
game, any modern game.
Yeah, any modern game, any game that's released in the past 18 months.
We could do like I think someone suggested it, but a mobile game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know,
know.
man.
Maybe later. Maybe in the summer or something.
When you're on the go.
Why later?
I'm just trying to push it off.
I know. We don't have to do that.
A game that I won't ever have to play because we won't make it that far.
What about I had an idea, but I just lost it. Some kind of game where you have to go interact in the real world with people and talk to people.
Good. Good work.
I'm gonna kill myself now.
No. We're not done
I'm doing
yet.
it. I'm doing it.
No, Bull, don't do it. Don't step away from the ledge.
Yeah, step away from it.
Please.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. How long are we right now?
Pretty long, I feel like.
An hour and 20.
18 minutes?
18.
Do you guys want to keep going?
14 more?
It's up to you guys. I'm down.
Let's push them all. We might want to get right.
We knocked 1 or 2 out, right? Of the regulars?
Just
one.
Oh.
So we only got 13 more.
No, we still have
13 more.
We still have a good amount.
Do we?
Yeah.
What if we didn't do them?
Then we
What
could
would
do
happen
them
then?
another time.
I'm
There's
good
14
either
of
way.
them. We got to do it.
Do it. Let's
All
just
right.
do it.
We'll try and kind of do them quick. They're all bullshitters.
Yeah.
They're just regular voicemails, so we can kind of make it quick. Yeah, it won't be so bad. All right, it's time now to do voicemails.
We have a new voicemail.
You want to listen to the voicemail? All right. This is an all Voicemoyle episode.
This is an all Voicemoyle episode.
Here it is. Here's the first one.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers. It's Wheels here. I am enjoying a nice Dr. Pepper Cherry and was wondering what is the most interesting drink you've had. For me, it's got to be blackberry mint soda that I had at a brewery. And as far as beer goes, the most interesting beer I've had is smoked chicken beer. It's pretty good. So what's your most interesting drink? Thanks. Bye.
Ah,
Interesting drinks.
God damn. There's this drink that I had at Disney World in the fantasy section of the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, shit.
It was in, like, Gaston's Tavern. I can't remember the name of it, though. But it was a very, very delicious drink. And it was like a frozen drink. And it had a froth. It was frothy.
What?
Yeah, it was weird.
Like on the top?
Yeah, it was a brown drink, and then it had a froth on the top. But it was a brown frozen drink. It tastes like a apple cider kind of slushy. It was really good. That's what the first thing I can think of.
My favorite interesting drink is called a shroob. It's a type of drink. Usually it has like apple cider vinegar in it and like some fruit. It's, I don't know, refreshing. Refreshing is the best way to put it. It's a good summer drink.
You guys ever had kombucha? That's pretty weird.
I make it.
Do you make it? Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool.
That's okay.
I like it. It's good.
I haven't made it in a while. I'd like to start making it again, but
yeah,
I haven't had the time to. I haven't
I
found the time
don't
to.
like kombucha.
No?
No.
Kombucha.
Kombucha.
You have to have a sense of wonder. To
Oh yeah,
enjoy
that's
it.
it.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
problem, man. That's my problem with everything. I should
Yeah,
really
your
just
lack
end
of
it.
sense of wonder.
Yeah.
I should really just end it. I mean, what's the point of living if you don't have a sense of wonder?
Yeah, what is the point?
All right. Next voicemail.
Hey guys, this is Nate. My question is, what's the worst date you've ever been on? Thanks a lot. Bye.
Worst date?
Ooh, worst date. I've had a few really bad dates.
Have you?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not a charming guy. Like the dates are generally.
Wait a minute.
What?
The bad dates are generally my fault.
Is it because of your lack of sense of whimsy?
Yeah, lack of whimsy, lack of wonder, lack of all things, really.
You're a fun guy to be around.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, but you say that as a guy who's not like attracted to me or has any sort of sexual interest.
Yes.
If you were to look at me as like a possible mate, you'd do 180 degrees and you'd walk off this cliff that we're standing right over right now.
That's a little harsh.
Yeah, okay. Thinking from the perspective of a girl, I could say.
Right. No, but let's see. There's one time this was in high school.
Oh, geez.
Going
way back.
High school dates are the worst, man. I asked a girl to go to the rodeo with me.
Ooh, the rodeo.
Yeah, the rodeo. I might have told part of this story on the podcast before, but and she went. She accepted. Strangely, she was like,
"Wow,
I'll ignore his lack of sense of wonder, his lack of sense of whimsy, his pear-like figure. I will go to the rodeo with this guy." And man, I was grateful. Now, as a little prank, as a little ruse here, I decided the good thing to do on a first date with this girl at the rodeo, because we're going to the rodeo, is to cut my hair into a mullet.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you fit in? I get it.
Yeah, but it was a joke, you know?
Right.
And I did it, and Didn't go over well. Wasn't
Really?
It wasn't as funny as I thought it was.
Oh, that's weird.
not
She
surprising.
Yeah, she didn't find it funny.
Were you in high school in the 1980s by chance?
No, I was not.
Oh, well, there's your problem.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't on the hockey team too. So
yeah,
that was really what it was. You weren't on the hockey team.
yeah. Later on, like, we had fun. I managed to like kind of laugh it off, but I took her to a party. This is totally a side joke, part of the story. But my sister had a car, and it was like a beater, like a teenage car, and she let me borrow it for this date. And in the beater, in this old car, it had a sticker because she named it Jamal.
Nice.
So it had the sticker of Jamal in it. And the girl was like, "What's this? What's this Jamal?" And I'm like, "That's the name of the car. It's my sister's car. It's a little joke, a little funny right there.
That's a little funny."
Anyways, we go to a party. I take her to a party, like a house party, and she does a lot of drinking. And there's a lot of white gentlemen and ladies there. There's a single African American fella, and she's a little drunk. And as we're about to leave, I'm like, "Okay, hey, I got to take you home." And she turns to the African American gentleman and says, "Okay, hey, Jamal, it was really nice talking to you."
Oh, jeez.
And he says, "My name is Steve."
Oh my god.
That's not racist or
was
funny.
she joking or what?
No, not at all. She's just
Oh,
drunk.
really?
She remembered Jamal and called him. I wonder if she'd been calling him Jamal for a while.
All night.
Yeah,
that's kind of fucked up.
That wasn't really your fault, though.
No, that was just an aside. Anyways, the bad part is, like, this girl showed up to go on a date with the guy that she knew from school, and he took her to a rodeo with a mullet on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid, Guido.
Sorry, I took that one over. You guys go.
I would not advise that if I were, going on a date with a girl to cut my hair into a mullet. But that's just me. I don't really know. I can't think of any bad dates, like specifically bad dates. I guess I had a date where I got arrested. That was probably bad.
Well, that's not a good date.
That's not
unless
a good
you're
date
dating
at
the
all.
cop.
No,
And it's
it
role
was
play.
when I was younger, and I got arrested for possession while on a date with this girl. Then her mom had to come pick her up, and my parents had to come pick me up. Just a bad overall day.
Yeah. Did you see her again?
Yeah, we were dating. So, I mean, it was like just a date, it's not like a first date or anything like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not great.
Millpool, any bad dates? No, I've always just had. They're not good, but they're not bad. It's just regular dates.
In
Just
high
normal
school,
dates.
In high school, I used to dress and drag a lot. And so this guy asked me out. I know. So this guy asked me out to a rodeo. And I was like, well, this is weird, but I guess I'll go. He's pretty cute. Then he shows up and he shaves his head into a mullet.
While he's with you?
Different?
Yeah. While he was with me.
Oh, wow. Where did he have the buzzer, the clippers?
Just in his pocket.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was pretty bad already. And then he gets in his car and I'm like, hey, what's the sticker? And he's like, my car is named Jamal.
Yeah.
And then
this is weird.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And then what happened? Did you get like obnoxiously drunk by chance?
Oh man, I got so fucking white girl wasted at this party.
Yeah.
And made a pretty big ass of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
How would you do that?
There's this African American gentleman there, and I thought his name was Jamal, which was the name
from
of
the car.
I know, from the car.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's pretty presumptuous.
It was a bad date.
Well, did you fuck him?
Yeah. Big time.
That's damn right you
We
did.
went back into Jamal and I sucked his dick so hard.
Yeah, man. I bet you did. All right. Next voicemail. Here it is.
Yeah, so like, I just wanted to give a review about this TV show I've been watching. It's called Life in Pieces. Been watching it with Common Law Wife. Oh my god, it's so great! It's so funny. It's like 4 different episodes in one, and I love it so much. Oh, it's so funny. It's just laugh out loud fun for the entire family. And that's all I've got to say. I don't own Stardew Valley because I don't have any money.
All right, Jay.
What?
What was the show?
Yeah, what was the
I
show?
forgot the
even?
name of it. I don't know. Pieces of 8?
I thought it was something wife.
No, he said he was watching it with his common law wife.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sounds fun.
Next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey guys, it is Shrek. Just had a question for you. That time of year, what's your favorite Christmas song? I remember when I was younger, I used to love making gingerbread houses and listening to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But then Kevin Spacey raped me, and now I hate Christmas. Bye.
That's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Happened to you.
That's no good. You know, I have a similar story.
Yeah, do you?
A little bit. I mean, we've heard them before though, so. I've seen Shrek is Love at the meetings.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think Millpool was there too.
Yeah. Wait, which meeting? The
Kevin Spacey
meetings?
rapist meetings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's your favorite Christmas strong?
Strong?
Yeah.
Santa's muscle.
Santa's muscles flexing all his biceps today. Oh yeah. That one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fucking classic, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Yep. Millpool, do you have one?
I like shirtless guys on the beach.
I'm dreaming of shirtless guys on the beach.
Oh, just nailing it.
wearing nothing but their pants.
I like it.
Shirts here.
I like it.
When they take their shirts off, I smile. And they are good shirtless. Yeah.
Oh, just beautiful.
Brings it
Were
back.
you in choir?
So good.
No, I just hit the play button on the song that Millpool likes. Yeah. I like that one that goes ring ding a ling ding 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 a ling ding ding a ling ding 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 ling ding ding ling ding ding bing diddle ling ding diddle ling goo gadaloo gabadaloo. You guys know that one?
No, I don't. Never heard it.
All right. Next voicemail. Here it is.
What's up, Just Okay Gamers? This is Drew, long-time listener, first-time caller. I was just wondering, what's your least favorite pizza topping? Thanks.
Wow, I think that's the first time we've gotten that.
Yeah. Probably like shit.
Yeah. Human corpse.
A pile of shit.
Yeah. Corpse would probably be not very good as well.
Congealed rancid blood. Period blood.
Period blood?
specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's no good.
Yeah.
Never.
Maybe the shit-covered pizza that Millpool ate and then shit out and then ate again and then vomited onto a pizza? That'd be a pretty bad pizza topping.
That would be bad.
Huh. Also, anchovies are pretty bad, too. All right, next voicemail. Here they are.
Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving week. My name is Turbo. I'm a
Long-time listener and like 6th-time caller. I don't go into Discord because people scare me. But I was calling this week to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving and to ask when I get to find out what happens at the Magic Festival with the Elder Tree podcast. I've been enjoying that one and I haven't heard it in a while. Okay, bye.
Elder Tree podcast is still there. We could do it. Just our rule with the Patreon podcast is the Patreon person has to set it up.
Yeah.
So if you like, I love doing that D&D podcast.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's a ton of fun.
So it just takes roping in Elder Tree and getting them to set up a time and date with us.
Yep.
So yeah. That's that. That's it. It'll come back eventually, I think.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, we've kind of talked about it in passing.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, Guido. This one's for you. There are no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
I'm the only one that sings on this podcast.
What?
No singing unless it's by me. I'm not playing the rest. I'm not dignifying him with the rest of his voicemail.
Why? I thought that was a good voicemail.
No. I am the only one who sings, Nasty.
Why did he pick that song? Was he trying to rickroll you?
I guess so. There's nothing at the end. He just sings the song. All right, next one. Here it is.
Hey, yeah, it's a big fan. Been listening forever, and I was listening to an old episode that came out about a year ago. It was right after you went to Alt Chat with Riot, and you had Sky Williams on, and that was kind of like the peak of your like celebrity status. I'm just wondering like what happened because you guys were going so well, and a year later you really haven't done anything great. Did Nasty pull one too many Kevin Spaceys, or what's the deal? I don't know. Did you beat Paper Mache Riot Dash's face too much, or I'm just confused. Like, I want the best for you guys, and I don't really understand where the podcast is going. But it's still fun, so thanks.
Fair enough.
Man, as if I wasn't depressed enough at Suicide Farm.
Jump off the wall here.
I think Grandpa Suicide sent that before he fucking offed himself.
He really did a lot of planning before he killed himself.
Yeah, this one was kind of a bummer. We got this a while ago, and
I forgot about this one until just now. Actually,
I mean, I don't know.
I think we kind of decided to take things in a little bit of a different direction with streaming. We started streaming daily, to instead of going elsewhere outside of the podcast with videos or stuff like that. So I don't really know how else to answer that though.
Listen, this is a discussion we have every few months about,
right?
Hey, what's the direction of the podcast? How can we make it better? How can we grow?
And it's work.
It's not easy.
Like, we all have full-time jobs and families and shit as well outside of the podcast. So it's like for people that are YouTube famous already, it's easy for them because that's their full-time job. However, we have bills and shit to pay outside of just this.
See, I was curious if he was talking about like, why don't you do those cool things like All Chat and have these big guests on anymore? Instead of like growth or something. I don't know what he really wants. He's like, why don't that's what I understood. He's like, why don't you do these cool things anymore?
I mean, I could see where he's coming from. Like, we did do Sky was a big guest, and we did All Chat right before that.
Yeah, but we had our own convention. Essentially.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're not doing cool things still. Like, if you're a part of our community, I think that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's depressing to think about, I guess, because we did have like these really big, cool opportunities.
We
just
have
kind of let them slip away.
All
a little
chat
bit.
got shut down, and we stopped doing League content.
3 months ago, we had people from all over the world come and like spend several days with us in a fucking random farmhouse. That's fucking awesome. No one else has done that in the YouTuber community or podcasting or anything. You know,
right?
That's
Besides,
a pretty
like
fucking
Rooster
special, cool thing. Well, fuck,
But
yeah,
they're
of
fucking
course,
huge.
the people
You know what
with
I mean?
millions and millions of followers.
Right,
Yeah, they
right.
have their
I'm
own
just saying
thing.
we're doing stuff that's on the level of that. I'm not saying like, you know, as a negative. I'm saying that we're trying to expand our bounds and like find those other cool things that we like doing.
Right. For the guest department, we've been slacking majorly.
Yeah, it's hard though too. Like now that we're not doing League, it's who do we want to get on? Because with League, that gave us a very distinct guest that we could get on that we thought would be interesting for you guys to listen to. So now we're not really in that. So we've considered, you know, like collaborating with other podcasts and stuff like that. But I don't know if that would be interesting to you guys and where we could kind of go with that. So
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Your feedback is appreciated. I mean, however we can improve, let us know what you want, what kind of guests you want.
Right.
What you like and don't like that we do.
I think earlier on we were riding the wave of my slight YouTube success, and that wave has lost all momentum, and now we're trying to build something up that's individual to itself with the podcast and with the stream, and that's going to take time to get to the point where we were when we could like springboard off of my YouTube channel.
Right.
So thanks for listening, though. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you.
Yeah, and we also appreciate the honest feedback. You know, not everything has to be fucking sunshine and rainbows. That's kind of the conversation we got into about Guido's harshness on video games. Not all games are great, you know, and that's okay.
All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is your old pal, Vinny. I've got a really quick question for you guys. Maybe it might be a little in towards Wally since he has experience in Siege. But if you're playing a game with your best friends, maybe it's a Canadian that loves wrestling and a little teenage boy that hasn't been puberty yet, how would you feel if they just like randomly kicked you out of a game and laughed about it? Because you know that may or may not have happened. But at the same time, you know, it really make me feel.
Did you stop that, or did it just...
No, that's just where it stopped.
It just like trailed off.
That's just where it stopped.
That's a great question.
Apparently, Vinny had an issue with some people in our Discord community where they kicked him out of a game. I don't know. I'd get over it. I probably wouldn't send a voicemail to a podcast, though. Would you guys? Would you guys send a voicemail to the podcast?
Yeah. To our podcast?
Yeah,
or
for sure.
Just any podcast?
Yeah. No, to our
just
podcast.
Anyone?
Anyone, too.
Yeah, I'd send a voicemail to as many podcasts as I could.
As possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
All right. Here's the next one.
Hey guys, Enkovawa here, and now I'm at work, and I have a question for Corey. Hey Corey, if you could ask 4 guys on a podcast a question, what would it be?
4 guys on a podcast a question?
A video game podcast. The same one that had Stefan and them on.
I don't have an answer.
Spontaneous. No, spontaneous. Like the first thing that comes to your head.
First thing that comes to my mind, like asking Stefan a question
No,
in a podcast?
4 guys on a podcast.
Oh, 4 guys in a podcast? I don't have a spontaneous question for that. Sorry. Anything? Shit.
Like anything. It doesn't have to be about fucking games.
Doesn't have to be about games?
No, just any fucking question.
Why are Sony and Xbox so wishy-washy on being cross-compatible with each other, or cross-play with each other?
Okay.
You're a piece of shit.
Why?
Hey, you actually got a good question.
Yeah.
It took way too long to get that. Who
Yeah.
is he working with?
I think he works at like some kind of horn honking factory.
No, it
Yeah, I
sounds like
think
a
so.
warehouse. Like there's so much shit all over the place.
Jesus Christ. And Kababo, you need to find better people. Work with better people. Quit that job and go to a job with like functioning adults. That's all it
Wow,
takes.
that's harsh.
It's not harsh. If someone was like, "Hey, ask a question," I could probably do it. Within 10 seconds. That
I don't
took
know.
like 38
I think I would probably
seconds.
sound exactly like that guy.
Right,
If someone
same.
came up to me and asked some random question like that.
Yeah. Hey, ask a question. About what?
I don't know.
I don't know. Ask a question. To who? Ask a fucking question.
I have faith that you guys could do it. You've been trained with almost
Yes.
5 years of this podcast.
And
Beating it into me.
Yeah.
You just
and-
start with the word and then chain it all together from there. What is the best thing to do when you slip in a porta potty? Got there.
Boom. Guido, not everybody has that kind of mentality, though.
I'm not saying it was a good question or anything, but you guys could do it. You could string it together.
Yeah, I'd answer that question, too.
Try it now.
All right. How many words can you think of that start with a
Just
God,
A?
I can't
Letter
think
A?
now. Yeah, with A.
Oh, well, we got apple.
Yeah.
Ambulance.
Yep.
Amber. Atlanta. Ooh, good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good one, Nasty.
Yeah, thanks. Appalachian.
Ooh, Appalachians.
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 Oh man, I want to go snowboarding.
Yeah.
Let's go do some snowboarding, guys.
So we got about 6. There you
Yeah.
go. There's the answer to your question 6.
not bad.
Thank you.
Nasty, you want to try? Start with why.
Why would a taxi driver go driving a vehicle into a building?
Oh, that is a deep and
man.
very curious question.
That's very specific.
Why would a taxi driver go and
Driving
a taxi into a building?
Into a building.
A vehicle into a building. There's a few reasons. He could have fell asleep.
Maybe it's
yeah,
or maybe
very
it's
possible.
a car wash.
Oh yeah.
It's like a drive-through kind of situation.
It could be a parking garage.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. He could be a terrorist with a bomb in the car.
Very possible. Yep.
Wow, I like this game.
Yeah, not bad. We should come up with it more often. It's like
The
answering
game
your
where
circle jerks.
The game where we ask questions and answer them.
In fact, let's stop voicemails altogether and just do this from now on.
This is our podcast now.
Yeah.
Yep. That's everything. That's all, folks.
One of us prompts each other with the first word of a question. So it could be who, what, why, where, when, and how. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the other people have to fill it in. Maybe we could even give like some sort of theme or genre that they have to kind of wrap it around.
I'll give you something to wrap it
Yeah,
around.
that's good.
Yeah. Okay, next voicemail. Here it is. I just realized we didn't answer his question at all.
What was it?
Oh, the PS,
Sony and
Xbox.
Because they're two giant corporations and they just want fucking money.
I
I mean,
think
that's
not-
kind of what it comes down to, right? Because
I
even
think
Microsoft.
I think actually Microsoft has like tried several times to reach out to Sony and be like, "Hey, let's do this crossplay stuff," and Sony has never really responded.
I also think it's kind of difficult, but because even Microsoft can't figure it out within their own sphere, you know, because like Microsoft has a platform now that basically is Xbox and PCs, and they still have not been able to really pull those two areas together.
They have. There are games that are PC, Xbox crossplay.
So do you think it's more of a stigma then than
I think
it is technical?
It depends on the developer if they want to do it, and it depends on the game. If it's
Okay.
like a competitive shooter or something, it's more difficult to do.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sorry, I was breaking a rule and reading chat.
Oh, Jesus!
I thought you were thinking more about the game that we just.
I mean, I am. I really like that game.
Yeah, it's good.
It could be a game show on the Game Show Network.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could.
I don't know about that.
Maybe next
That's good.
episode, I'm just going to prompt you guys, or we can all just prompt each other with various question starters, and then you have to come up with a question on the spot.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a fun game to play throughout an episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could just be like, Millpool, when?
When are all the African Americans?
Whoa.
I don't know. Going to
No,
get respect.
no, you gotta
there you
get
go.
respect. Yeah.
See, that
There
would spark quite a conversation, I feel.
That would spark quite a conversation. This feels very improv-y by nature. I think I did this in my improv classes once.
Oh, wow. All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers, it's Gift Paul here. I was wondering, when you guys play like an RPG, an RPG, you got like a skill tree path you can go on, like what class do you want to be? Like, do you want to do like stealth takedown? Do you want to be a gun specialist because you're boring, or what kind of stuff? What do you usually go for when you're playing an RPG? Like, are you more of a mage, or an assassin, or a fighter, or a tank? All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Bye
So
now.
it's funny that we get this question today, because I just did a lot of thinking on this today with the whole considering playing WoW this weekend is, what do I want to start up? Because I've played mages a lot, but I just really enjoy casters. I just really enjoy that range DPS.
I'm a stabby assassin rogue.
Yeah, you like the ass rogues.
Yep. I like to go stealth.
Nice. Yeah, you do that in a lot of different games too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like stealth too.
Yeah.
Did you play a rogue, Millpool, when you tried
No,
WoW?
I don't think I've ever really played rogues in those kind of games.
Why? If you like going stealthy.
I'm really indecisive. But see, whenever a game presents me with that kind of choice, I just freeze and I can't play anymore.
Really?
Yeah, with any kind of skill tree.
Why? Because you analyze the skill trees before you actually start playing the game, or what?
No, I'm really indecisive. I can't make a decision, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, last voicemail we got there, guys. Here it is.
Hey, this is Bob. Love the W Show. What's your favorite restaurant to eat at? I know my favorite is
This is very rushed. Bombhab voicemail.
Yeah, I had to text him actually.
Yeah. You can tell he had a lot of other shit going on.
Yeah. Favorite restaurant?
Probably one of my favorites, Guido, is the place that we went to for your birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Story Hill BKC.
Story Hill BKC. Yep.
That's pretty. Millpool has eaten there before too.
Yeah.
Pretty solid place.
Yeah, I like their brunch a lot. I don't think I'll go there again for my birthday this year.
No.
I really like North Avenue Grill.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
They make corned beef hash. Best corned beef hash I've ever had.
Nice.
And I'm always on a search for good corned beef hash.
You are.
Are you really?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll usually get that wherever I go to if I go to breakfast at a new place.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okie doke. Millpool, any?
Favorite restaurant is wait, what are you Guido's signaling some Wendy's?
I was trying to signal nasty. Not
Oh, okay.
you. I mean, just continue talking.
No. Well, I already said it. So
Oh, what did you say? Wendy's?
yeah, I said Wendy's.
I like their Frosties.
Yeah. If there's a better restaurant out there, I haven't found it, that's for sure.
Yeah,
And,
it's weird. Wendy's is weird. All right, it's time for my favorite segment because voicemails is over and now it's a new segment. It's my favorite segment ever.
Do kill ourselves here? Or?
That is your favorite segment ever, isn't it?
It is. My favorite part about this segment is we just really get to appreciate someone that listens.
Yeah,
a fan, if you will. And this segment is called Listener of the Week. Yo, Listener of the Week. Now he's gonna be real sweet now. It's Listener of the Week. Yeah. Oh man, this week's Listener of the Week is gonna be so good.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, like one of my favorites, I'd say.
Yeah.
This week's Listener of the Week is Fountain or Feed. Fountain or Feed gave us 5 stars on the United States of America iTunes. He titled his review, "Is this what is to be them best podcast this entire ever?" And his review is as follows. Wow! Just okay has been yes during many kind soul. I can't believe that they do the thing that other do, but with more hap. Community? Find the crew and more on the JOKG MySpace page. Before I go on, Nasty, I, Guido, just wanted to let you know that I have a big old man crush on you. Please take my single bullet as a proposal to a great future. Ha!
Oh, wow.
Ha! All right. Well, what a dumb listener this one is. Thanks, Fountain or Feed. You are a listener of the week. Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah. You can be listener of the week by leaving a review on iTunes. Help us out. It's easy to do. Also, subscribe on iTunes. That helps us out too. Mm-hmm. Do both those things. We'll be forever. You'll be forever in our hearts. Nasty, you want to do some plugs?
Sure. If you guys want to check us out, go to justokgamers.com. On the right side, you can find links to all of our social media as well as a link to our Patreon. Patreon.com/justokgamers is how you can help support the podcast. Also, come stop by discord.gg/justokgamers. If you guys have an idea for what we should do next month for Game of the Month, theme-wise, come let us know. Also, if you got just a game that you want to suggest, we can try to form a theme around it with the community. So yeah, just come stop by and say hi. Otherwise, you should be checking us out on Twitch. Twitch.tv/justokgamers. We are streaming 4 nights a week. 5 nights a week. 5 nights a week. Thanks.
Man, I hope that our listeners really like Stardew Valley.
Yeah, because that's all that we talked about.
At least 10 of them really liked it.
Yep.
Or liked it.
Yeah. Because that's a lot of talking about Stardew Valley. We'll be back with a regular old episode next week. That is if we don't kill ourselves. We should really get off this suicide farm.
We should get off this suicide farm.
I mean, well, the quickest way to do that, you guys know what it is, right?
Jump off this
No.
cliff?
Yeah, jump off this cliff.
All right, let's do it.
All right. You guys ready?
Three.
Hold hands. Hold hands.
Hold
Wait,
hands.
We need to have a countdown before the countdown starts because we always fuck up the countdown.
Okay, countdown to the countdown.
3, 2.
No. It has to start higher.
Whoa. Wait.
2,000, 1,999, 1,998.
I like it.
1,997.
Wait, so when we get to 1, are we jumping, or when we get to 0, are we jumping?
No, when we get to
No,
1, it starts over with a new countdown.
Oh, okay. Where are we starting in the second countdown?
3.
Okay.
Okay, 1,997.
I think you can move it up a little bit. Maybe start at like
10?
11.
11.
Just so we're not thrown by the 10. It's
Okay.
too round a number.
Yeah.
Do we start the countdown on 1 or 0?
I think once you hit 1, you go directly back up to 3 and then down.
And then we're jumping on
down
1.
to 1, and we jump.
We jump on
1.
go. I
We
thought
jump
that
on
was clear from the start.
3, 2, 1, go is the
Do we need a go for the? Oh
Don't
shit!
do it. Don't do it.
Oh, I thought you jumped.
No, I almost did.
Yeah, you did
I
the
heard
slipping.
go, and it was just like,
Yeah.
it's just ingrained in me.
What about the movie Go?
Great movie.
Fuck this.
No, wait.
No,
Well, I'm just up here on the top of this cliff now with all this recording equipment. Oh, man. Hey, guys, are you okay? Oh, I don't think they're
Still
okay.
falling.
Oh, wow. All right, fuck it. Oh, hey, Millpool, we're falling.
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm bigger than you, so I caught up to you. Oh, there's Nasty.
Hey, what's going
here,
on?
let me pull you.
Oh, thanks.
Here, just hang on to me, guys.
Take us down faster.
I think we've reached terminal velocity. Everything falls
Yeah.
at the same rate at this
Yeah.
way, right?
Unless you
Is that
get
how terminal
wind
velocity
resistant.
works?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't feel like we're falling anymore.
No, it doesn't.
I just feel like I'm floating.
I brought this gun though, in case we want to end it. soon.
Oh, what?
Oh,
No.
did you?
No.
This is a really long cliff.
This is a really long cliff.
It
Here,
didn't look
Millpool.
that high from up there. Yeah.
Millpool, can I borrow that gun for a second?
Yep. Here you go.
All right, thank you.
Why'd you shoot him?
Because it's well, this is we were at Suicide Farm. This is
You guys had a suicide pact, though.
yeah, but this is actually Homicide Cliff.
Oh, fuck.
So see you later, Nasty. That's it.